Generosity after we brought you a story last night on WFMY News 2 at 11. We showed you a Greensboro neighborhood that has weathered every major storm this year, from the tornado to the hurricanes to the snowstorm.
Their neighborhood still hadn't been plowed as of yesterday, but one man in Randolph County saw our story and wanted to help.
WFMY News 2's Erica Stapleton has more on what happened next.
The scrapes and crunch of snow, music to this neighborhood's ears.
Thank you!
All orchestrated by Bill Kreis.
I got nothing better to do. Might as well come on out and give people a hand.
The Randolph County veteran, who's also a farmer, hauled his tractor to Greensboro.
Well, typical redneck stuff. Just a little 33-horse Workmaster New Holland tractor with a front-end loader and a standard box blade. Push snow around.
Yeah, typical stuff. But an ordinary day for Bill was extraordinary for people who live there.
We really need to go to work, and we could not get out. We are so thankful.
Gratitude from a place that's bared Mother Nature's wrath time and time again. They're still picking up the pieces after April's tornado, and the snow isn't helping.
No, it's pretty cool. I just helped this fella here out, and I think he was pretty appreciative. The little old lady gave me a hug. That was kind of nice.
But even if he can't melt the snow, Bill's easy decision to plow this neighborhood might melt your heart, helping people he doesn't even know.
Don't have to. If you helped your neighbors more, you'd probably have a better community.
Bill actually came from southeastern Randolph County, so it was a haul to get up here. He says he wants to maybe rally some other farmers and build a group to do this more often.